Gallagher in concert to save the dolphins being killed at Iki Island in Japan.
Well, I'm very excited to be here tonight. As you know, I'm from Florida, and I think anytime we can raise some money for the team down there is a good idea. What the hell are they doing? Where in the hell were they when we needed them? Them chaps, if they're so damn militant, they ought to make them a little army and give us a hand, right, gang? Little bitty Toyota tanks about so tall. They can build anything, man. We should have known it when we seen it, man. They snuck up on us without us knowing it. First, they started making paper umbrellas and little firecrackers and bullshit for parties. And then they moved up into TVs and now cars, and we got to tell them we want flying saucers. Just to get their ass busy doing something. They can build anything but a suit where the pants come down to the shoes. Now, I'm not a new person to this issue of conserving our natural resources, especially intelligent and living things. I did a poem on a number of talk shows a while back, and the talk shows were nice enough to let me do the damn poem, and it was about whales. So I'd like to do it for you people tonight. Hey, let's do it. All right, now give me a... One night I went out walking on the beach. Guess what I found? Out of the waves come a humpback whale jumping up and down. Then come a herd of finback whales and a gang of killers too. Then wouldn't you know, the R.I.P blows, the whale in charge was huge. He was showing them how to rock and roll telephone poles and trees. He'd cock his tail and a dock would sail out to sea with ease. But it didn't get hot, because I've always thought I was a good friend of their kind, and their leader knew that, and on a telepathic path he walked into my mind. I am the greatest brain, he bragged. I'm nobody's fool. I'm the Einstein of the ocean. I'm the spokesman for the school. My theory, you see, is relatively the sea am really square. It's gone downhill since the big oil spill. We're coming up for air. Go tell the leader of your herd no one will get harassed. We're coming ashore to knock down doors and whip some whalers' ass. Come on! The Russians make whale butter, so first we'll pound them reds. My family is certainly too high a price for spread, and on their knees the Japanese will answer why they killed us. Did they want to drive the price up before they start to build us? And all the other whalers will get punished just the same. And who's this Waylon Jennings, and how'd he get that name? I said, hold on, whale overboard. That ain't the tack to sail. You lose the sympathy of the media when you start in whipping tail. Just stay alive and cut this jive anti-ocean notion. You'd burn away in half a day if it was raining suntan lotion. Just take a hike and leave the fight to the women and the men like me that are set to bet the whalers are the next extinct species. Now, we're knocking all the products made from whales' parts, doing all we can so the Greenpeace men never lose their heart. We're harvesting jojoba plants and squeezing out the oil to show the world there's no more reason to put a hump back on the boil. We're going to lobby and petition and demonstrate our unity until we get a moratorium on this stupidity. I'll tell your tale and save you whales. I'll even write this poem to send to Nancy Reagan. He'll catch hell when he gets home. So give me some fin. I know we'll win. Let's invest in each other. I'll buy a sign on Sunset Drive. He ain't blubber, he's my brother. Excuse me, Mike. Well, we have a good crowd. I like a good partying crowd. I feel like running. I see all these politicians. I want to either be mayor of America or president of Van Nuys. I can't decide. Boy, you elect me and I'll change some shit, man. I'm going to make Japan a state and get them little sumbitches paying taxes. I'm going to make sex an event in the Olympics so we can win something. Just to see them, what the East Germans could do with the women they got on their team, you know. I love you, you know. Oh, brother, this dude is drunk. No, you ain't. You're just bullshitting. Yeah, you are. I like him here, though. It gives us an idea that God can make mistakes. Why did God make flying squirrels? So he could swoop down and surprise unsuspecting acorns? No, he makes mistakes. Look around this place. Yes, ugly can strike about 1 out of 3. Look to your left and look to your right. If you don't see it, guess what? Right. I like to make jokes about ugly people. Nobody comes up and complains, you know. Hey, man, I resemble that remark. So I'm thinking about my own body the other day, wondering why it is one hand works good and one hand don't. Isn't that weird? If you bought your body at Sears, you take it back and complain. Say, listen, man, this hand throws the ball way out there, this one throws it over there. Why? Makes me think about stuff I only have one of. Maybe I got the left one. I'm just thinking, that's our job, Americans. Where's my Americans? You see, it is through thought and invention that we can beat the Japanese. Let me show you something I'm proud of now. Here's what we do. We pretend like we like this until the Japanese build 1 million of them, then we don't buy it because it's dumb. See, Americans always thinking of new stuff. We're the inventors of the world, and we ought to fix stuff when it ain't right. Like you take sports. All kind of sports needs to be fixed for next year. I ain't watching baseball again another year with the same damn rules. It's boring. They got the pitcher on top of a mound of dirt. He thinks he's on a stage. He licks, he scratches, he spits. He's in here, he's over there, he's around there. Smooth, let's go. I say you dig a pit out there. Make a pitcher's pit. See, hide his ass down in there like that. This would hold all the men on base because they never know at any time. You jump up, throw the ball real fast, you know? Wouldn't it be more exciting? I think when you get a hit, you ought to be able to run to any damn base you want. They know you're going to first. That's how they pick your ass off. You ought to head straight back at the pitcher. Go, ah! Swinging the bat. Don't drop the bat. Keep the stick of wood. I think we ought to have a midget for a catcher so he don't have to squat. See, I'm for minorities in sports. I'm for the white guys. Football's okay. I like football. I think there ought to be a light on top of their head, though. And when they get possession of the ball, the light goes on. And here's the football. I think Marcus Allen ought to care. That sumbitch might drop this. See, look at it. You can pump fake with one hand. It's real cool. You can hold on for the kicker and don't hurt your fingers. Yeah, it does. What was I talking about? Invention, initiative, creativity. That's how we can beat these Japs. You people ready? You can't just always be drunk. It's because you're listening to television. Television tells you to drink, drink, drink. Any damn time is the time for a bud. Bullshit. Traffic court. You go into traffic court and say, hey, judge, let me pop a cool one. Or Catholics. Any Catholics here? Catholic communion, you don't say red wine. I ordered bud. Put a little weekend in your week. Yeah, that's a good idea. You get Friday night drunk on Monday morning. Your ass is fired and it's all weekend. See, drugs. As Sominex commercial really says, if you think about it, it says, when someone you love can't sleep, drug them. Don't it? What's this here? I see this Preparation H commercial. The guy goes, shrinks, and does like this. What's he showing me? If this is your problem, this is no answer. They think we're fucking idiots. There's no respect for us. Shut up. They think we're lazy, too. See, that's a problem with human beings. We are lazy. It's a problem that goes back to all eternity. Every civilization is lazy. You look at the pyramids in Egypt and you say, there must stand an example of man's initiative and creativity, but it doesn't. It stands there as a monument to his laziness. It was obviously built by people with diminishing goals. The plan was for a big square building. But it was a union job. Every shift did a little bit less. Last shift said we're putting a rock on the top, we're breaking for lunch, right? I can't believe the guy who invented the hammock ever got around to it. Must have been just laying there between two trees, you know? Makes you think, why does that get a laugh? That pisses me off. If I ever meet God, I'm kicking him in the nuts. Girls laugh at this because there's nothing parallel in girlness, you know? There's nothing, anything like a man losing his hair. You girls would have to imagine like if your tits fell off. Real slow, you know? Just kind of slid on down. Popped off at the knee. Girls always say, you don't know what it is to have a period. Dig it. I'm talking hormones. A period goes to weight. I look like this every day. See, they say it's in your genes, but that's wrong. I got hair in my jeans. Needed in my hat. You miss out on a lot of loving having a head that looks like this. You figure it out. If the hair fell out of your dog, would you want to pet him? No. This is a visual aid. Like a good Boy Scout, I come prepared. Now I'm thinking the other day, what if man was born like the other animals and he had a tail? For those of you with no imagination, dig it, this is what he looked like. Now, if man did have a tail, I wonder would it be legal to leave it out or would you have to tuck it in? wonder would that be about average? For a white boy, what do you think? Man did have a tail. They probably get into styling it sooner or later. There's the French look. And, of course, we all know what Jewish people would do. Do you know why the doctor ties the baby's umbilical cord? So he won't do like that. That's just a joke. I don't usually tell jokes. I don't like telling jokes. I especially don't tell Polak jokes. I think they're in bad taste, especially now with what the Polacks is doing, you know, standing up to the Russians as good as they do. And they're poor, man. We got a lot of money. And I know good Polak jokes, too, and I don't tell them. I know the one about the Polak who died in a pie eating contest when the cow stepped on his head, but I don't do it. Because it's in bad taste. Will you fucking shut up? I am sick and tired every time I yell shit, you come sliding in. Will you shut up? Really, I'm trying to talk to everybody and you just keep yelling. Now, you ain't said a goddamn funny thing yet. Now, will you just shut up? And will you go sit down? This guy, he's like this. He's gonna stick his shit in there too. Will you just go and sit down? Yeah, you. I'm just tired of dealing with the two of you guys. Will you go sit down? I saw the bouncers come over. You're just fucking me up. What did you say to him that you let him stay here? Did he say I was gonna be nice? His ass ain't been nice since the fucking show started. He was the first guy yelling over here, wasn't he, gang? Well, it just pisses me off when I'm trying to do a show for everybody and I end up entertaining two people. Now, will you guys just leave and let me talk to the rest of the people? Will you do it? Leave. Just leave. Just leave, man. If you guys really liked me, you wouldn't make it fucking impossible for me. Will you just go back in the dark or something? What a hassle. I mean, really, what a hassle. Right. I get pissed off. You gotta say something when you get pissed off, otherwise... That's why I like this Sea Shepherd shit, man. This guy goes and does something about it, right? Shit pisses you off, you say something about it. Right? Boy, I got pissed off down at the bank the other day. I wrote a check by accident. It bounced, right? By accident. I don't want the whole damn town to know I ain't got shit. What does the bank do to help me, though? They charge me more of what they know I ain't got any of. Piss me off, boy. I get mad at the grocery store. Every damn box guy must cut the top of all the kicks just for the fun of it. Runs around there with his razor blade, fucks it all up. I get mad on the highway, too. Idiots. These guys here, they must drive. I'm driving down the road. There's people in the left turn lane with a right blinker on, the right turn lane with a left blinker on. It's like a sign to the whole world. Blink, blink. I'm stupid as hell. I'm stupid as hell. I'm stupid as hell. Piss me off. I'll tell you something pisses me off. Let me give you a hypothetical situation. You know the basic game of driving is left lane, right lane. Should I get in the left lane? Should I get in the right lane? Right? All right, say well, if you get in the left turn lane, you run the chance of a lefty turner stopping it up. If you get in the right turn lane, you run the chance of a right turn at the same time an old lady's going across in an aluminum walker, right? All right, but say there's 10 cars in the left-hand lane, all left laning it down the road. I'm in car number 2, right behind this idiot. As soon as I see a way, I'm going around his ass. All right, we're moving along. All of a sudden, let me see. What's your name? Bob, you're in car number 10 in this line, all right? Poor position, all right? We're moving down the left-hand lane, though, and all of a sudden, the dude in front of me slams on the brake for no goddamn reason. What the hell's going on up there? Then he goes blink, blink, blink. He's turning left. No damn big deal, you know? But I look, I'm gonna get in the right-hand lane to get around him. I look in my rear view mirror. Who do I see coming up fast in the right-hand lane? Bob. In car number 10, followed by car number what, gang? Followed by 8, followed by 7. Whose ass is gonna be last? me, and I had position. I say, change the rules. Piss me off on the road. Which brings up bathrooms. There ain't a damn bathroom in the world, is there? That ain't run by a greasy old mechanic, real possessive about his damn bathroom, puts the key on the big thing, here, bring it back, you know. Does it make any damn sense that you put your bathroom in the garage? I mean, the city is our house. Why we got our bathrooms in the garage? It's just nuts. It's America, you know. You just can do any damn thing you want. Remember when service stations used to be service stations? I'm taking you back, though. Now, look at this. Who's as old as me? I'm 35. There used to be this dinger bell in a gas station. You come driving in, and a dude come running out. How may I serve you? Let me get the oil, let me get the water, let me get your bumper, let me do every damn thing I can for $32.9. You remember this shit? $29.9 regular, $31.9 low lead. Now the dude's in a little house way back there. You gotta go, turn on the pump! If he speaks English, he turns on the pump. Who's smoking here? Look how dumb that looks. When you suck it in, keep it in. If it was good smoke, you'd keep it in, huh? If it was good for you, you'd keep it in. Smoking stunts your growth. That's why men do it after sex. Here's what you ought to wear at a cocktail party so you don't have to keep telling everybody. Just wear this smoke-a-darm as a medallion. Someone comes out and then... I was getting on an airplane. The dude said, are you a smoker or a non-smoker? And I thought, why am I defined by what it is I don't do? I don't pee my seat. They don't ask me that. Are you a pisser or a non-pisser? I say if it's a DC-10, I'm a pisser. Anybody want one of these? You guys want one of those? Who wants the album that goes inside? Come here tonight to make you laugh. I came here to sell you something. I want you to pay particular attention because of the amazing Master Tool Corporation. A subsidiary of Flyboy Night Industries has entrusted who? Me, to show you the handiest and the dandiest kitchen tool you've ever seen. And don't you want to know how it works? First, you get out an ordinary apple. You place the ordinary apple between pen to pen. Then when you do, you reach for the tool that is not a slicer. It's not a dicer. It's not a chopper and a hopper. What in the hell could it possibly be? Sledge-o-matic! Hey! If you know the routine, follow along with me. Wasn't that quick and easy? Applesauce in an instant. Yes, there's the beginning of a fine fruit salad. This, folks, is Sledge-o-matic, the wonder tool of 1,000 uses. Now you can make your own peanut butter right to home fruit and vegetable juices, melons, and mashed potatoes. Why, Sledge-o-matic will even make French fries. But I swear you've got to crack that sumbitch just right. Now, ladies, are you looking for a way to disguise leftovers? I'll tell you what you do. You root them around the patented pan. You guessed it, you hit them again. Chicken shit, look at you. Sledge-o-matic will kill ants, roaches, flies, appetites, anything which crawls into the patented pan. I know what some of you are saying. Sure, you can do it with an apple. Sure, you can do it with a potato, but can he do it with a watermelon? All right. I may or may not have the watermelon. That depends upon your reaction to the rest of my show. You should be very interested in that. Now, Sledge-O-Matic will also teach the dumbest dog to play dead. It puts the cat out all night, and it keeps the neighbors' kids in their own goddamn yard. And hey, gang, guess what? I brought you Coors. All right, let's do it again. Money for the fund here, so I want to auction off these 3 iron-ons here of my t-shirt. Who'll give me what? Who'll give me what? Who'll give me what? 2 cents, a quarter. All right, a quarter. All right, we're another quarter. There's a quarter. There it is. And a dollar. Let me see the dollar, boy. I can't make the top, so I'll save these for you and come up after my show and give them out up there. All right, move back, move back, move back. I'm talking balloons now. Move back. Move back, move back. Move back, move back. I'm talking balloon now. Move back, move back. All right, I'm glad you're back. Now we're going to talk about your sexual problems. Are you ready? What? No, I need...
Move that camera!
This camera? Yeehaw. Hey, did I tell the bear and the rabbit joke yet? Okay, bear and the rabbit taking the crap in the woods. And the bear says to the rabbit, do you have a problem with shit sticking to your fur? And the rabbit says no, so the bear picked him up and wiped his ass with him. Now, there's a message in this for us all. You're either a wiper or you're not. So I'm glad to be a part of this project here tonight. Y'all should be proud that there's this American just doing what the hell he wants to do. I mean, going... It's what it is. I like it. What? I'm going to do my encore right here. I'm telling you it's my encore, so you know my ass is done. It's always going to be in front of somebody. We have to learn how to get along now. They might earn some money with the videotape they make, so they make a videotape. I'm getting where you people are. I ain't lit it yet. I don't want you to get the idea that I experiment with drugs, because I don't. I'm into full-scale research. It's also the law, you know. If you don't use it on stage, you can't write it off your income tax. I put it down under transportation. I don't know, boy. It's green. I'll get it lit. I got a book for all you people that don't know what I'm talking about. You can buy it on the way out. It's everything you've ever wanted to know about dope, but could never remember the questions long enough to ask. Hey, tell me, do you like this poem? Give me a click again. Let me see. Let me see. We're still. Oh, no, I want. It's that second verse. Ready? I'm still stuck in the 60s. The mamas and the papas still get to me. I remain an anti-war conservationist, and I still don't see the nuclear need. I still ain't got a haircut. I still got a ring in my ear. I still ain't bought a headboard. I ain't even picked a career. What in the past is the matter with me? Why didn't I evolve? And why am I asking the likes of you? You got the same problem to solve. We're still stuck in the 60s. It's the same old modern world. The radio plays what it played back then, and we're still treating women like girls. The cops all got mustaches now. Your mother wears blue jeans. Back on the rack is the mini skirt. Are you beginning to see what I mean? Check it out. What in the past keeps us coming back? That's a fact every hippie knows. Because no band has replaced the Beatles, and even Bob ain't no Dylan no more. So roll me a golden oldie, take me where I've been. Set my mind on a wilder time, it's the 60s all over again. I remember in school I used to get in trouble for acting smart. In school, acting smart. I went to a smart school anyway. It was a whole school of smart people. Our cheerleaders at football games went, overwhelm, overwhelm. Make them relinquish the ball. I would just ask tough questions at school, so they thought I was a troublemaker. I asked, why are all the home ec teachers divorced? Why do they call it a TV set when you only get one? Why do they call a woman's prison a penal colony? How come you can get robbed in about a half an hour and it takes you a week to move in? And how can fucking Reagan appoint James Watt? That's so stupid. He thinks to cut down forest fires, you cut down the trees. He thinks it's safe to live around 3 Mile Island now since no nuclear plant has ever melted down twice. Fucker's nuts. He thinks cities are okay because they seal in the nutrients under the asphalt. I think you ought to get rid of lobbying completely. What a dumb idea to have a bigger argument than we'll already have with all the representatives and the senators. You couldn't get the 10 Commandments through Congress if Moses was buying drinks. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord in vain would be opposed by the coaches and the fans and the players. Thou shalt not bear false witness would be opposed by the National Enquirer. Thou shalt not commit adultery would never get out of the House of Representatives. And thou shalt not steal might pass if you can get a lawyer to write it up. I will now recite an Irish fairy tale and illustrate it in 3 dimensions. You will witness this quietly as you have most of my act. 'Twas the night before breakfast, and upstairs in this hat a leprechaun is sleeping. I don't expect you to believe that, but here's his front door, and this here is his room. Now I could wake his act up and get him down here if you want me to. So out in the audience there arose such a clamor. He sprang from his bed to see what was the matter. Did he spring? There's him unsprung, there's him sprung. It's a little late on. You have to tell me I can't see this shit. Sprang from his bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window he flew, that's for certain. He opened it up. Did he open it? There it's closed, there it's open. He opened it up and he threw out the curtains. Now let me tell you something about this little elf. He wants to become a performer himself, so out the front door he now makes his debut. They say only fairies can see him, can you? When what to their wondering eyes did appear but one of these little car doors like I drive. Wait till you see this one here. Is it going around? Is it going around? Is it going around? Where is it? I got it back up. You want to race them? Can't find that damn thing. Where is it? What do you want, wheelies and donuts? This is that. Now he spoke not a word, but went straight to his tricks, and he played all little kind of leprechaun shtick. He played with that buzzer. He played with a light, and he went way upstairs, and he played with the kite. Dig the kite? Then laying his fingers on a broken steak knife, he cut through the hat. Is he cutting through the hat? He's cutting through the hat. He cuts all the way down the side of the hat. Did he do that? And then, of course, he ruptures a pipe when you do that. Did he rupture a pipe? It didn't? Must have been a heavy pipe. Sure, this is dumb, but who the hell else is going to do it for you? I hope you dream about this tonight. Then in a twinkling, we heard the phone. Hey, listen, if that's for me, you want to throw it down? Hello? You hang it up. Well, it's about time for me to hang it up. Yes, it is. Before I go, I want to impart some last few words of wisdom to you. I want you to always remember, never let your mother brush your hair when she's mad at your dad. If you want to get back at someone you love, wait till they get in the shower, then flush the toilet. Want all you lovers out there to be fair, let the other one sleep in the wet spot half the time. Want you men to remember that nowhere in the 10 Commandments does it say thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's husband, so the ladies are free to do as they please. If you want to keep a woman happy, you should remember that sex is a Chinese dinner for two. It ain't over till you both get your cookies. This has been more than a thrill for me. This has been an inconvenience. I'll see you later. Good night.